kid's working. Hi, Simon. Once upon a time, people know the feeling of wonder. No one is there, but someone is watching you. No one is there, but someone is talking to you. Wow. It is so far away, so close, so intimate, so lovely, and let's get along well together. But a strange and mysterious feeling that I cannot escape no matter what. People could not touch it, understand it, or have the means to communicate their feelings. We believe it was good for us, necessary for life on this planet. I believed it. After a long time, people drift in from beyond the sea. The newcomers knew what the voices were from their terrible experience back home. That is why we must never understand each other. It was a very close call. After much effort, the sense of wonder was blacked out. This invasion from outer space was prevented by the efforts and wisdom of the people. Servant Fest Day 2. Another reset. Yes, I am safe. Mash and landslide are both fine. As soon as Chloe woke up, she went straight to the Chinchinte. The spirit of everyone in the circle is in trouble. We need to take care of it, he said. Just what is it? Is it bad I'm here? Oh, I see. You're hiding a weapon of destruction that threatens the order of Servant Fest, aren't you? Like the Holy Sword Waste Bomb. A bomb filled with a lot of failed products. Like a bomb with a lot of failed products. I'm a detective, not a saboteur. I'm not here to sabotage the place. In the first place, there is no such thing as a failure in the creation of the secret sword. Because it's 100% successful, really. I was relieved to hear that. You were making something that looked like a holy sword in battle earlier, weren't you? I don't know much about it, but I heard that the holy sword is the top of the line weapon. It's amazing that you can make that reliably you. Yes, that's true, but if you take away the making of the holy sword from me, there'll be not even a bone left. I'm glad Yanando's safe. You too. I heard that there are tough humans, but there really are. Yes, I am. Master Yuki is an experienced survivor. Oh, Yuki and Master are actually good buddies. I can trust them with my life. You guys fought well. By the way, you seem to get along well with each other. Are you close, me and this little prick? I know what you're talking about. They're not in a similar stature. Now, using calming people down. Yes, it was. Let's contact Chloe and join up with the alliance. Finally, I'm here. You're late. Whatever it is, as long as it's safe, we're all good. I got a problem. I never thought that the new book I worked so hard to complete would fall short due to lack of paper. As an editor who used to manage, I can't face everyone in the circle. I guess so, although I'm used to it now, I reset it for the 6th time. This time I went for the win, and this is what I got. The paper at Servant Face is a do. But the cost of second reset was also like this, and thanks to that, I avoided only shock death. Wait a minute. You're talking about the anti-Servant Fest alliance that got other circles to drop new publication all over the place, right? Well, that is not us. Something on its own. Just a new book from a serious circle fell through. That is just like this time. That's the same as this time. Then why reset it a second time? It was due to lack of paper, you mean? Mademoiselle, where is the printing press on this island? The printing house is out of town. Whatever anomalies may occur in the city, they do not affect the printing house. Paper shortage. That was a blind spot. It is the Queen of Sheba who takes care of printing presses, so... Wonder why she didn't report it before. Maybe they didn't want to pay the penalty. That queen could be... She's the kind of person who would never want to pay a penalty. Let's just say it makes sense. Why is this guy with us? Are you trying to make things difficult again? We are the complete victims this time, aren't we? I don't know. It's still a dangerous idea, right? So if there was a paper shortage the second time, there wasn't a shortage the first time was there. So there must have been some kind of trouble and the printer plant has solved it. I understand now. Since how a tree is a singularity, it is basically self-sufficient in materials, right? If there are shortage of paper, doesn't that mean there's no trees to use as material? Forest fires. Oh yeah, I see animals are not the only ones affected by the forest fires. What are you doing, Nugget? It's not like you to be careless with your territory. Oh my bad, I did indeed put the forest fires on the back burner. But the normalization committee is only governing the body of Summerfest. We can't take care of the island environments. That's for sure. We will later question the administrator who did not report the lack of paper. If the forest fire was a contributing factor to the cancellation of Summerfest, we know the source. Mona Lisa, the god of the festival of fire, and its priestess, Kitamiko, when defeating them stop the forest fires and the paper shortage. I agree with you, I guess we'll have to be that fairy. Whatever it was, all life on the island was together, and I would like to get to know each other and reconcile. Okay, I guess it's finally time to make the Miko fairy understand. Then let's go to the forest area. Of course, the entire alliance will lend its support. What are you talking about, Blackbeard? The writing schedule is immovable. You realize that it's an absolute rule that summit is wasted. Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best to fetch C2. Rest assured, Chloe, in the lines, we will go to forest with our survey team. I was originally planning to go there to investigate. Is that right, Yuki? Sure, do you want to go, Orlando? Audrey, why are you trying to win me over? Going to do the research too. I thought it would be better if you were there. Oh, I see. Sure, that would be more efficient. Fair enough. We can't force someone who has just arrived on the island. I'll allow you to survey the forest area on the condition that is under my supervision. The objectives neutralize Kitakumiko kill and the Molus, the god of fire festivals. They say the animals in the western part of the islands are rough and I will protect them.
Yeah. 食後の着替えはなしか。何を着ても似合うところ見せたかったのにな。え？霊気再臨はそういうのじゃない？今の姿が一番？もう分かってるじゃないマスター。
No EXP others.
我なが
Each has its events to run. It's hot! Hawaiian Islands, especially Hawaii. Hawaii Island is a volcanic island, so I hear there are many wilderness caused by lava outflow. In some areas, there are wilderness of volcanic rock, and some say the scene is like a surface of the moon. It's just the moon. I think it's more like Mars, isn't it? It doesn't look like a volcano. Oh, this is more like a desert wilderness. It reminds me of the wilderness of Las Vegas. It's not an environment where Han's life can linger. Excuse me, but there is water and plenty of comfortable shade. This is why I don't like servants who are used to city life. They're soft. But I quite like this wilderness. Oh yeah, that is good. He's really good in the heat if you look closely. We'll be in the forest in a little while, but the heat won't be much different, okay? If it gets hard, feel free to tell me. I'll take a break and let you listen to my music. You're kind too, Yuki. Yolando, what are you up to? What are you doing enslaving one such person? I return stability with stability. The Anti-Sabbath League is a group of dangerous ideologists, but he and Mash have nothing to do with them, do they? I can tell you're just getting involved because you're a good person, especially when you don't excuse yourself in that area. I guess we have the same perspective side too. I understand more and more. I'm in the woods. Also, do you have any idea where the Bar Vancy is? Mahatsif, who is that? Ikoke. Oh yeah, you know things. Maybe there is meaning to it. I think it means female fairy. C is sound of the fairy. There must have been other fairies such as cat fairies, dog fairies, and so on. Banshee is a girl fairy as well. Oh, does the name Yolando mean anything to you? Of course, the Southern Cross, the red sign shining in the night sky. That light is called Yolando in this island. I went into the forest, but... What a forest! The trees are burning from the inside out with the dry air and strong sunlight. Sure, this would cause a frequent wildfires. This is very different from the forest we know. I don't know, is this a nature preserve? Yes, it is. It's a wild forest in Howard Trio that only qualified people are allowed to enter. Why do I need to qualify? Here they come. Also, reaction pushing in swarms. Aram, prepare to intercept. It's a freaking kangaroo. Are you sure you're not in Australia? Where did I find the file? I didn't do anything. It's burning by itself. Put out the fire, Lancelot. Put out the fire. On it, my holy sword was given me by Maiden of the Lake, but does not produce water. Altaria, you're a magician. Can't you at least offer me some water? The magic producing water is a very advanced technique, so I wonder if it will be difficult in such a tense situation. The fires are only spreading. If nothing is done, the forest fire will become a serious problem. Bend over and cover your ears, idiots, unless you want to get blown to bits. Taut yet beautiful voice, definitely beauty of the highest caliber. I'm gonna go, crouching coolly. The water flow was amazing. It was like a fire truck pumped discharging water. Oh, thanks to you, the fire is out. Let me thank you, my dear little. You sentient brave, may I ask your name? It would be a nuisance to have the same kind of commotion in the future. I'll give you my name. It is Bargest, the head of the UDK who protects the force of Habriiel. Nor is there any reason to be grateful. Rescue of fire is a natural act. Bargest. Mickey, I heard you were coming late, but well, that is okay. The forest animals in this area are feisty. The wildfire has been driven them from their homes, and the magic that leaks from the night forest. If you don't need me, go back to city. I am not on a 24-hour rescue mission either. The leader UDK was Bargest. What the weak should be protected by the strong. Your attitude is the same no matter where you go. I guess the forest is too big to bother the trees, isn't it? I hear a voice coming from somewhere. What? Were you right below me? The child of prophecy. Wherever she was so small I couldn't see her. Can't see straight down. That's your problem. I mean, I don't return Tenon for Tenton. Hello, Bargest. I see that Bargest was in the western part of the country. Oh, I'm glad you're not hurt, Mash. You were in the eastern urban area, weren't you? I know you are the venue for the festival there, but come visit us sometime. You would prevent any fires, falling rocks, and rampaging kangaroos fueled by vandals. Rampaging kangaroo. That's a word I'm not sure I want to hear. I heard the only problem with the forest is the fires. Are such dangerous animals breeding now? Nugget, the king can. Nugget. That word again. What does it mean? The stuff from cross there? No, it is the tomb of the queen in meaning. The name could be either ominous or honorable. More important, you're good. You are Bargest. It's a superlative firefighter to put out the fire in an instant. With you, the priestess and the god of rituals know the fire in the city are solved at a moment of notice. Come to community headquarters right away, and I'll hire you the whole UDK. Indeed. I have no intention of leaving the West. Protecting the sports is half of my mission. To begin with, I am not interested in such an event as a Servant Summer Festival. I'll never go to see where you are. Remember that. So what do you know about MahdeenSky? That's her, isn't it? I know her. I don't like to talk about it. The first year with myself, Fervency, and Melusine came to the singularity for the same reason. But MahdeenSky retreats into the night forest, and Melusine. I have no idea what she's thinking. If she is a fairy, she must be able to hear her voice echoing through the islands. Nevertheless, sitting gracefully on the beach, eating and sleeping. I'm not a fairy knight this time. I'm going to make it black and white, which is always the best. Bagiko, shut up. The animals in the shade of trees have run away. Even Yuki eardrums would rupture. I'm sorry, that was so personal that I forgot myself. You're here for MahdeenSky, are you not? Sorry, but I have no choice but to give you the same advice. The forest where she hides is the night forest, deep in the forest area. That place is sanctuary protected by the local spirits, besides in the Malamba monster to even speak of. Destroyer of worlds, revered by the animals, and the spirit king of darkness, feared by the animals. These two are wide open. If you enter, you will not survive. Destroyer of worlds. The name is so stupid, but there are still more possible culprits. But you will not be able to enter the forest at night, though. The area has already been boarded by Her Majesty Morgan. Only local animal and Her Majesty's successors, MahdeenSky, are allowed to in and out. I've heard from members of the group that MahdeenSky is causing trouble in the city. I could abolish her, but basically fighting between fairy knights is strictly forbidden. If you want to solve this problem, do it yourselves. There are many servants in town, aren't there? Some of them will be truly excellent magicians, not self-proclaimed berserkers. You rely on your friends to break through the wards. I say it's more like, if only there exists a servant in proper history who could break the wards of Her Majesty Morgan. And they all say, no way, I can't do it to every single one of them. I'll die from a curse. I don't understand this fairy language. Oh, I'm afraid what will happen afterwards. It's too different from the other lynch jutsu for me. I mean, this is the one that shouldn't be broken. Etc. Can't force them to do something if they clearly give me reasons why they can't do it. The only invention in return I can do it, but I don't want to do it. Even though he always does it, it's hard to judge how serious that guy is. So what happened in the western part of the island while I was running around between circles over here? Is it unfair that she is protected by wards that even the sorcerer of the gods couldn't handle, or that the wearers the festival god's costume? I don't have any other contracts. My original is not very good at breaking wards either, therefore there is no need to call out to her. She acts cheerful, but is a serious incarnation. At heart, it's a type of system that creates wards and shut itself away. Kimiko, the woman I had come rely on, was not in a good position this time. Even if she tried to illuminate it with a mirror, she would not be able to see through the darkness if that's the worst. Hi, Cat. Are you familiar with the Western Force? Once to defeat Miko Kel, but got completely lost and was protected by a DK. The cat tail is also down on the ground, as it is, unable to enter an enemy's stronghold and return to the dragonfly. I still have to ask Daikoken-chan to teach me how to attack a rat. Oh my, are you one of our idols? Nice outfit. Are you good at singing and dancing? I'm sorry, but I'm 2 years too late. Now I'm an airline waitress. But the chairman is also surprisingly good with people, isn't he? What a great idea to exterminate Miko Kabari together with your... Wasn't everyone who gave the Alliance a target for exclusion? The Alliance and Yuki are different. He's not against the normalization community. Good, if you're not mistaken, I have some great advice for you. Since ancient times, it has been said that the rice cake is a rice cake shop. The buckwheat widow is the night clerk, and the locksmith is the brother of the ball shop. As for fairies, about fairies. No, not the dance master there. Go to the beach in the afternoon, where the sun is shining less brightly. Get the ice cream ready and he'll be there. Was there such a fairy on the beach? Oh yeah, Oberon. Arteria, weren't you there before? Saber mode.
お客様、獲物はあちらでございますね。完全配列、エモンビル、ステーキ付き放題、扱ってあげましょう。そのように。この私がこちらの話です。
Oh, poor people. We set unlocked new mode though.
それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。完全配列よろしくて。よく言いました。
ひどい目にあった。せっかくの羽に傷がつく。ま、偽物だけどね。
インフォメーションにリソースの獲得励んでいるようですね。
Want us to get 100 tickets, buy popsicle stick to unlock the new mode.
どうか気負わず軽やかに。こちらですね。どうぞ。他に欲しいものはありますか
？FGO. The best drop rates are at Rider. The Rider plays drop to most of them though. Do I have the mode unlocked though? The Rider plays drop the most tickets. Yeah, I don't have it unlocked yet. I just keep doing this mode though. Hello, Saber Rita. Right now we're trying to get the materials to unlock the story. So I need 100 tickets. Hey!
やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も反乱分子は物足りませんね。
How am I? I'm doing good. It makes her follow as well. Still not enough. There's only 45. Oh, we had to. It's a long grind.
ご用件はいい判断です。完全配慮よろしくて。よく言いました。慈悲神戸を垂れよ。やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も反乱分子は物足りません。
Is there any particular servants from the Melo scene? But her banner's not gonna be released anytime soon though. I'm trying to get Melo scene. The 5-star ruler. And thanks for your follow as well. Infos. So much grinding to do though. Yeah, Milk Scene is very nice drawing. And she might even get a form change as well. It might be a single target to AoE again. Her summer one. 57 tickets. Need to grind to 100 tickets. That's so bad. Alyssa's one is +1. That craft essence will probably lower the rate at the grind though. That was very helpful. I got +1. That card for sense can help me reduce the time I need to grind. Is this Summer Arcade? But this is Crab Stencil.
勝っても負けても死骸は増えるんだ。虫どもが喜ぶだけじゃないか。
The refresh. So I can save time to grind. I still hope that V stream like has their chat to like not always have to reset though. Cause I always have to reset the dock for restream. Each time I start a new stream though. That's the only annoying part.
ひどい目にあった。せっかくの羽に傷がつく。ま、偽物だけどね。
70 free.
目を背け
目
ない
障りなんだろ。
So much grinding.
ひどい目にあった。せっかくの羽に傷がつ
Oh, and I think Oberon has a second costume for his final extension art. He probably has a second costume later on. Since his MP has 2 animations. So it makes sense to give him a second one. 85 tickets now.
いいでしょう。アサシネイト受けたまわりました。お参りしていきます。はい、NFS サービスです。もちろん私が。簡単に言わないで。さて、どこから潰してあまり悩ませないで。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。いかほど目を背けないで。イノベーション始めます。いい判断です。時期神戸を垂れよ。
勝っても負けても死骸は増えるんだ。虫どもが喜ぶだけじゃないか。
91? Almost 100. We're very close to 100. Needs that craft for Senso to double them out.
Megami mode こうはち切れそうでしょ。はち切れそうでしょ。この私が。あまり悩ませた。どこから簡単に終わらない。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。いいでしょう。それは絶えず見た滅びの夢。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。よく言いました。人間の火力ではどうあっても私には及びません。おとなしく我が社に入いいえ。
Oh, so close. 99. Like, why? Why you do this to me? I went off. 99 tickets, bro. That's so sad. It has to be 99.目を背けないで。
あげましょう。いいでしょう。
隠すなよ。
展開しましょう。やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も反乱分子は物足りませんね。
Okay, we're done. We finally got it.
Resource の獲得合いそうだ。南国歩いてるだけで楽しいよね。リソースを集めて情熱はパッション、理性はインテリジェンス、感情は。ようこそレオナルドだ。
We can get MP2 for her. Still a trial server though.
そろそろクエスト。
Why does Scott have a nerd costume though? Came out of shop out of nowhere. There might be more swimsuit. Probably for Oberon. Okay, now can continue the story. Enter get my full words first.
Ah, 先輩でしたか。びっくりしました。実は先ほど紫式部さんから日本の会談をお聞きしまして、小さなことからコツコツとですね。一歩一歩着実に前進。
Let me be the first to say that you don't misunderstand me. I was not lured by the ice cream. You're so sus. Nevertheless, it's a joyous gift. I'll gladly accept it. Beatles. That's because ice cream is the best way to deal with the heat. I wouldn't neglect something that could save your life. Over the occasion, we supplement it as necessary expense, and yet the clerk at the Loa clothing stores recently came in. Even you're a king. You can't sell things on the tab. I mean, if you're really a king, you don't shop on the tab. I'm a prince no matter how you look at it. I'm a prince. For all intent and purpose, financial wealth is not the sign of a king. Well, I just use words to get what I can. Get away with it. With my pocketbook, it's rich enough to do so. What can I do for you today? I know there's not much I can do for you. That hoodie is the first swimsuit I prepared for you. Before I knew it, they were gone, and I had a hard time choosing a replacement suit. That's right, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was a Chaldea uniform because it fell in the cafeteria. Forgetting something in the cafeteria, how is that possible? Even if it was there, I think it was good manners to put it in the lost and found basket. Sorry, I'm the Fairy King. I have to moderate my manners as a human being. But well, it turned out well, didn't it, Yuki? She looks more summery in her current outfit, don't you think? Hoodies are always in Hawaii. How weird. How they breathe together. I don't know about that. But now that I've been cleared of charge against me, let's get down to business. Now that I have been cleared all charge against me. And let's get down to business. What's the impasse this time? If you just want to talk, I'll listen. You're so sus. I see, when I hadn't seen you, you had gone to the forest in the western part of the island. The Huato Forest is a very large forest that frequently catches fire. That alone should be enough to make you take note of the Destroyer Worlds and the Spirit King of Darkness. I didn't realize that a dangerous person with such an alliance had emerged. Who gave him such a name? I mean, are there really? You're right, there are too many enemies, aren't there? I don't think there's any doubt there. It's what a forest conservation Bargus would say. I see, well, it must be a servant of the priestess of the festival god or something. Now we were talking about how enter Night Forest. I didn't realize that Morgan Warden was in the place. I thought for sure it was just that hotel. I guess they added it later. Indeed, this is a difficult question. Even a skilled magician or even an honest magician would not be able to stand up to it. What do you mean by not good as decent? Yeah, that was just speculation, never mind. Even if the speculation is correct, there is no solution because there is no solution. Well, that's the thing, you can't ask Oberon to do that. Go home, Yuki. It's much faster to go back to your room and talk to Mash and the others. Yeah, the policy is let's break it or let's disarm it. I'm not going to move on. Can't we have a don't break it or let me in and be my friend policy? We're going to be fairies. It's not so much that it will be, but rather that it makes you think it will be. When you enter forest, sprinkle this fairy dust on yourself. We can mislead you into believing that you're one of the us for as long as it takes to cross the boundary of the boundary. But this should be able to make Altera too. It is pretty rudimentary Merlin magic, unless you forget how to make it. Oh, I didn't think of that. I've been a little too busy to think of that. Then have Alteria make it for you next time. See, she's a magician. She should be able to do that. After that's up to you guys. Let's see, what was it? Moronos? If you can beat him, you should be able to beat him. The city is going to burn when he comes. I would like to go with him, but as you see, I'm a busy man. I wish you guys the best of luck because it's scary, like Morgan's territory. Thanks, Oberon. Sprinkle some fairy dust on them and pretend to be a friend of the forest and go in, right? If that's the case, I'll pass. I probably won't be able to stand it. What do you mean, lose patience? Hiding what you are is not lying. Do you think I, as a chairman's executive committee of the normalization committee, could pull such a stunt? I hate lying in this state. I don't mind when others do it, but I don't like it when I do it. If I did it, would be willing to disappear myself. But yeah, you're serious, Yolando. You're a chairman of the committee. That is why people will follow you. And let's pass the baton and I'll accompany you next time. The member is Yuki, Oni-chan, Mash, Outcast, Lancelot, and myself. Yes, I do. I'm over here making sure that the city is safe and secure. Take it easy and don't even think about fighting the god of rituals. As long as we can find out where Mikokel is, we'll be fine. So it's like a night forest. It's just up ahead. Okay, so are you ready? Yes, of course. Now it's a little bit of fairy dust. It is night. It is night. And the density of magical power has become much denser. It's no longer exaggeration to say that it is the force of spirits. Not a fairy. Oh, fairies and spirits are the same, but different. For better or worse, because fairies have human intelligence, there's certain directional in the lingering scent of magic. Directionality, in other words, tends to take the form of magic and mystery, doesn't it? They can deceive those who enter, steal the memories of those who enter, and change the shape of those who enter. Yes, fairies perform what we call mysteries just by being alive. The reason fairies do not have magician is that they do not need to study magic in the first place. Spirits, on the other hand, are supernatural. They have no malicious or good intentions. No matter how tremendous the amount of magic, it's just there. No shenanigans like fairies happens, as long as there is no one to use it for selfish purpose. So the selfish user is... She is Mikokel, the priestess of the god of rituals. No wonder she's so ridiculously strong in spite of her outfit. No, that is not a Baham sheep. That's a Baham sheep. That's a Iki Mornoros. That's with me. He say it's strong. Bahamsis should not be able to do anything. Magical felt Morgan's tool. Wait a minute. I can certainly hear it. It's a cry that is out of this world, a cry that struggles with pain, a cry that is out of world, a cry that is out of this world. Wait, that's a sacrifice. That's not a sacrifice to a ritual. I heard it from Dr. Jaggerman. If Mikokel is a priestess, then there may be some kind of ritual going on. It could be a trap, but there's no other way. Let's follow the sound of the caution. Kangaroo. A great number of animals are gathering here. Tremendous society and eagerness to fight. All hands prepared for battle. Those animals are the most powerful enemies ever. Keep your heads up and fight. Fox and kangaroos.
でしょ。コーラスお願い。罪あるものこそ通るがいい。現実にその光はないとしても諦めず投げ出さず強がって歩き出す。この希望を知っているからウォーキングキャメラスト。やっと血がたぎってきたのに終わりだなんて。いつの世も
Attack of kangaroos. Oh my god, this is a true boxer. What the hell? Outcast's trumpet was played off and into the lake. Gee, stop joking, that's the only precious item I have. Whoa, Mash got her shield dropped too. These kids know how to fight against humans. Are you okay, Lancelot? Oh, I dropped it a few times, but I caught up on quick. I'm used to picking up weapons. Wait up against kangaroos, huh? Hmm? Be still, Force Warriors. Today ritual is over. Go home quietly. Gate 1 west. Tomorrow ritual will be in the evening. Don't forget to bring food for the offering. They vault the spirit deep into the woods. No, it's that voice from inside this ring. Calm down, a spirit, a kind spirit that dwells in this fountain. People call him Destroyer of Worlds. You're the one who dropped something in the fountain, aren't you? It was a very painful and very serious situation. I won't be offended, so be honest, you guys dropped it. Is it a golden trumpet? Or is it a silver trumpet? Not a shield. I'm sorry, if you look closely, Mash, you have a shield. No, it is no less important. Chloe's analysis of the battle was correct. Then both of them were dropped by us, Fountain Spirit. We return them to us. Would be good. It's time to expose the light of day. My figure that made believers of the animals of the forest overnight. Thank you for coming to my ritual. Now please feel free to make an offering. Tristan Destroyer Worlds. The fish in the fountain alone would dull your fingers. For playing the Yokoso, I'm going to have a big steak today. Exclamation. Excuse me, any minutes of your time. I'll go get the real Sir Tristan. I'm so glad you finally came to pick me up, folks. This Tristan who believed that rescue would come, hit out and it was worth it. I did hide my appearance, for lack of a better word. Gentlemen, I know you want to say what worries you, but I want you to keep them to yourselves. Don't look for common sense in what Tristan does. That's what genius do. Of course, if you get separated from your team, don't panic, hide in the fountain, and wait for the right moment. It's a patience that an ordinary person cannot have. A wonderful mentality. You're indeed Sir Tristan. Is that so? I can't believe it myself, but I guess so. Now all that left is Gawain and Suzuka. Oh, I see that Sir Gawain, like me, was also sent from the urban area. I woke up in this forest by chance. Perhaps Sir Gawain was also sent to a place where he had a connection. I worried about where Suzuka-san was sent to. She didn't seem to be in Waikaki. The light from the red set was powerful enough to render me unconscious, but there was no physical damage whatsoever. Suzuka would not be in danger. There are just reasons why they can't join up. There, Tristan, why did you stay in the forest instead of trying to join the master? The wars prevented me from leaving the forest. In the meantime, I had to rely on these strings to survive. If Mikuko had not introduced me to the string, I would have been battling with the forest warriors. Did the priestess of the festival, Mikuko, help you, Tristan? Yes, I am. We were directed to this mountain as a place where we could pluck the strings loudly and not be disturbed. And the fact you respond to the name of Mikuko means that you are all here to defeat Mikuko. It's not about knocking them down, or knocking them down. Fine, let me take you to Mikuko's house. As for Festival God in question, he has not awakened yet. It'll be awakened in the second half of the Serpent Festival. Late in Serpent Fest, maybe it will start moving as Serpent Fest heats up or something. Correct, but it's better to ask Mikuko about it. Oh, and one more confirmation. Are you guys making a book this time? We're making it. Everyone in Lion's Circle though. It doesn't matter. The elements of Mikuko's strategy are in place. This way then, I will take you to the forbidden area, for which is at the far end of the Nut Forest. What can I say? This is... It is the very home of the good witch in the fairy tale. This the Mikuko. No, she is not the original owner. Mikuko is just taking care of her absence. I have a bad feeling about this. It's not a house that eats people anything, is it? Tristan, is there anything I should be aware of after going? It is not particularly true. The home is nice, homey and full of intelligence. Just now, it is time tea and Mikuko will not attack if I am there. Well, in the name of Tristan, Knight of the Round Table, old priestess of ritual goddess, let me interrupt you for a moment. Don't bother me, I told you many times, I've been writing all day. Huh? Huh? What? Hey. What the hell are you guys doing coming into people's territory without permission? Do you want to die? You want to die? Fine, I'll kill you as you wish. Wait a minute, Mikuko. No, you're a rain witch Baham saved during the day. They're not enemies. We're here today to clear up misunderstandings on both sides. I'll spare you my face and we can discuss it. Every morning you tell him the tale of the night. I don't care, Tori. You're the one that pesters me off the most. I tell you, this is a witch house. The vulnerable witch has a habit of casting curses on anyone who visits her. Do you understand? They probably licked it because they didn't have a god of worship, but for witches, the workshop is an invincible world. Here my magic is 100 times stronger than here. You know that much, don't you? Oh, you don't know, you're a country fairy with a half-human master and self-proclaimed magician. No problem, I was just thinking it's about time I make my own grimoire. I will make stickers of all you and use them on the back cover of my book. Pretenders are weak against fortuners.
業務依頼承りました。ドミネイトでございます。お参りしていきます。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。目を背けないで。逃がすもの潰れなさい。本気です。私に失敗はございません。安心と信頼の NFF サービスを今後ともよろしくお願いします。
Compared to the time at Mikuko, I've been so weak from all the writing. I've been using my head too much in writing, and it's been making me weak. The Witch of the Rainforest is much more stronger, you idiot. Is this what you mean by writing? What about the manuscript on my desk? Or what you are blank? Are you looking at other people's desks without asking? Don't you have any manners at all? I've been properly educated. You're worse than Melusine when it comes to rudeness. But that's true, isn't it? I'm sorry. I was just wondering if you had any evidence. Now Alkis is a detective. Well, as long as you're in the room, you can see it. I wasn't peeking at the desk that I should be cursing. It was inhibited entry into my home. And what are you doing here? Is it revenge for what Morris did to you? No, it's not revenge, but discussion. Why does BGM attack Serverfest? We have come here to clarify this first. Yeah, right, it seems the festival. Deities don't show up until later in Serverfest, but there's a reason, right? That's annoying in your eyes. Well, I guess there's a point in hiding it from you. That's right, the festival deity awakens in response to the enthusiasm of the humans scattered at the Serverfest. The festival god wakes up, gets lured into town by heat of the moment, and crushes the Server Festival. Does this mean the god ritual hates Serverfest? I don't hate him, I destroy Serverfest because if I don't, the festival god would suffer. Well, except for me, I want to crush those who are enjoying themselves. Is there any way to stop the ritual gods? If there were, I would have done it by now. If there weren't, I'd be a priestess. Ah, so could it be that you became a Miko to help the god of rituals? There's no way I'm using you. If you become a Miko, you can crush servants like rats, right? Huh, not at all. You're not being honest, BGM. Morenos, you really don't want to wake them up, do you? The more you burn the city, the more the festival gods are hated by everyone. I don't like that. Huh? You don't look at me. That is not fair. Well, we can certainly keep the Morenos out of town. I can keep an eye on the keep. That's what you guys came here to do. Can we contain the god of rituals? Yes, but on one condition. You're making a cover magazine, right? Bring it to me by the 6th day. Well, 5 books should do it. With that many examples, you should be able to do it. I'm sure you'll be able to get through the manuscript with ease. That was an unexpected turn of events. I didn't expect a priestess to want a doujinshi. But it's a very peaceful solution, Bikuko, no? I could also guess the reason why BGM attacked Saberfest. You really want to protect the festival gods. Yep, BGM, I'm just being evil. It's true that I'm cruel and bad-tempered and easily angered at heart. Also, I'm pretty sure she's not the one who intercepted singularly. I'm glad you understand. I will stay here and watch over her. Even if it's night bearing the same name, I don't feel like a stranger. I see. With fairy dust, Sir Tristan can get out the wards, but I'll take your word for it. Once that is decided, let's go back to city. We have 3 books ready to go, and 2 more to go. I have to make it 6 days of Summerfest. We have 5 books in total. Pretty sure I should have 5 books already though. Oh, why is everyone lurking, bro? So much lurkers. Servantfest Day 6, 5:50 p.m. It's ready, a new book. Good, good, good. You're the type of guy who can take a whip, handsome. Then I'll read it as soon as possible. Let's see. Phew. How was it? Well, not so bad, not bad. I'll take it as a sample magazine. So were you able to please the festival god Melissa as you promised? Because as promised, I'll do that. However, it is the back of the book. You can match. I don't see the name of the country fairy in that one. Yes, I'm here to help you this time. What the hell? Isn't this your book? Oh well, I'll put my own weight this time. I'm not convinced though. Yuwanti, do you want to see our book? I don't want to see it. I was just curious to see what fairies in Fairyland could do. Now that the festival gods will no longer be in town, Certain Festival will be over tomorrow. But first come with me for a minute. There's a key under this house. Look at what there and go home, otherwise it is not fair. You found this keys under your house. There you go, the mirror there. According to the spirit of the forest, this mirror was not created after the singularity. If something exists before this island merged and became a singularity. Spirit of the forest. Are they those kangaroos? That's just one pack animal. The spirits of the forest are more primitive. It looks like a black dragonfly to me. Your mother only wanted it with it and went back. Morgan, you're not here. I guess that means you're out of the woods because you don't like bugs. The Moros have been there since the ancestor of mankind began to live on the island many years ago. The concept arc indicates the past or the future of the island. You guys, you don't know why the god of worships wakes up. Ritual gods wakes up unable to bear the sound of humans' emotion, instinct, affect quotidianism rumors. Such things offend the gods and burn cities, the symbol of civilization. I was not attacking the surface, but the culture itself. But wait, if you're saying that both this mirror and the ritual god existed before the singularity, this is a relation of Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands, must have been destroyed many times. But in fact, there's no such history. What does that mean? Someone has broken the seal of this cave. That is the spirit of darkness. He's the one who unleashed the disaster that had been sealed in this cave on the island. The spirit king of darkness hates Serpentfest itself. But the festival gods are just victims. No one hates them, but they are hated by many creatures. That's no different than a sacrifice. So I decided if the festival gods were going to be evil, I'll be evil too. Amansi. Don't feel sorry for me or anything. I'm sick. This time, Serpentfest, I'll hold back the festival god. If that happens, the mastermind will come out of his own sure to sabotage the Serpentfest. Yuki, the countryside elf, I heard you're a detective this time. Then find the real culprit. If not, something big will be lost. I have a feeling about that. Servant Fest Day 7 finale. 30 minutes before the start at 9:30 AM. Dear Circle members, we would like to inform you of the following information. There are only 30 minutes left until the opening of Servant Fest. Please refrain from moving around the venue and return to your circles. Everyone in the circle was smiling. The paper shortage has been resolved, and new books have been republished and bound. That is how our summer finally begins and ends. It's too sad that it's all over in a day, but what's festivals are for? Well, when it comes to finale, the reset didn't seem so bad. Oh well, unlike the leave at BB, it was just more summer vacation. If you want, you can reset it at least one more time. The cocktails at the hotel were delicious. Hey, you guys had enough. This thing literally would disappear once the Summer Fest is over, they say. It was a 2-week vacation for us, but it was still enough. By the way, where's Chloe? She doesn't seem to be at the venue. If it was Chloe, I just witnessed delivery of a new book and suddenly popped it like a dead battery. I put her in hotel bed, so please don't wake her up. I'm tired to death. In fact, Chloe works the most. I guess it's the end of Servant Fest. We're still in a situation where we don't even have a good idea who the culprit is. But if the singular disappear, it is solved in a way. What is Yuki keeping? Positive who was the one leading the candidates for the culprit was completely clean though. One person who is unlikely to come on a vacation. Just to inform you, emergency institution. A dangerous typhoon has been identified at sea. The typhoon is approaching 100 kilometers. The maximum incidence wind speed has reached 120 meters. All general participants and circus participants are asked to leave the venue and return to their hotel rooms. What the hell? Hey, what's going on with that thing? I thought you guys had talked to Mikuko. Maybe the second disaster. Second disaster? I don't know, I mean... It means another reset. If we don't do something about it, everyone get ready. Leave it to me, hearing the storm the sea makes a pirate's blood boil. I'll show you the courage of the Pirate King, Blackbeard. Pass, you can't fight a typhoon. If you want to manipulate the weather, you need to bring in a top-notch magician. This is a team of only fighters. Anyway, we need to see what's going on out there. Whoa, great win. I'm a boy. I get so excited. I never tasted anything like this, even in my pirate days. Now go get me a musket. Or a cavalry or something. Oh, rest in peace, Blackbeard. Blackbeard, we have an unidentified flying object. Everyone, please bend and grab onto something. Joke, there's no need that bows to me, the queen. Don't be so tough, McNamara. This wind has magical powers. It's not just a typhoon. They're definitely coming to destroy this island. No, the Servant Fest site. It's even worse than the Makuro Festival God. Here, this way. Hold on my hand. You won't bend down. Master, we're in the shadows. This is out of control. Wait, there's someone there. Come on. You don't evacuate in this situation? Don't you think you're lacking in crisis awareness? Or is he too gusty to be turned to stone? Yeah, that's probably more like it. The slight of justice, right? Do you feel that you don't know the price of your life anymore? I knew you were coming, the Spirit King of Darkness. Huh? Who spread that name? I'm really gonna kill him. Eh? Why Oberon? Oberon, have you started deceiving the Spirit King as well? You know what? I was about to reveal myself in the best possible way. Can you please stop ruining it by being so naive? Oh, he's a great detective. You like to quiz people to get the culprit under any circumstance, don't you? That guy knows you guys. You should rethink your friendships. It's all black, all black. There aren't many people who are so even appearance and in mind. You say that. You and I used to be so much alike. The idea is to be washed completely white. When you remember later, don't die of shame over what you said, okay? You picked it out of sensory for yourself. You can't read the air better than Arturia. That's not what you're talking about right now. I'm not so much cunning as I am detail, of course. I chose it myself. I went to the store around there. Texan, it was some kind of brand name store. Well, I guess I'm wasting my time here. I got to get out of here. This is thanks to you and your team preventing the first disaster. Finally, the second disaster, the storm guard you may notice comes ashore. Noise. Does that mean there's another god of worship not too cheap? I'm sorry, I didn't see this coming either. To all of you who enjoy Habriiel, we're very sorry to inform you of this. Typhoon has made landfall. Need to say, for reasons life-saving, we're cancelling this Summerfest. In accordance with rules and regulations of the Summerfest Normalization Committee, we're resetting the situation. Regrettably, we're jointly and severally liable. We hope you to enjoy Summerfest. Well, regrettably, I gotta say, I'll have a bit of a human heart. What does it matter to me? This will clear everything up. However, it's hard to say that this is not the end of the story. Well guys, enjoy the next Summerfest. Wasted effort, don't you love it? Wait a minute, more about the storm. No! The knuckler that gets go over. I can't believe it got blown to the palm trees. Senpai over here. I guess it didn't work this time either. Oh, we get one ticket. Thanks a lot for the one ticket. Next area unlocks on the 15th, which means the day when the second banner gets released. Yep. And there's one new mode.
毎日少しアイテム交換ショップにようこそ。あら意外集まってきた集まってきた。お買い上げありがとうございました。次もよ集まってきた。お買い上げありがとうございました。次もよろしくね。
Okay, so that's all it for story, so we can just finish grinding this and call it a day. Hi, Kari. Flashback, a plane. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Until the second banner, I'll do FGO again. I'll probably stream something else later on. Thanks for everyone stopping by stream. I can actually do a meteor shower on V-stream though. Which is technically is a raid. How does it work though?